he seems to think your car was moving backwards.
He couldn't even imagine it's possible there's one idiot reversing on the highway. By the way, I saw there was about 4 people clapping. If you're going to clap, clap all together. That's the spirit. Right, ladies and gentlemen. To kick off proceedings, I would like to invite onto stage the founder of Eazydiner and Postcard Hotels. He's an enthusiastic art collector, a hotelier, a founder, and an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the most sensitive lover I have ever had, Mr. Kapil Chopra.
Sensitive lover and all. I think I'm getting a really bad image makeover here tonight. Okay, but before I say anything, I can't see an empty seat in the hall except one or two here. So please, if case you don't have a seat, please come and sit in here. But again, thank you, Delhi. It's been 4 years. Last time we came back here 4 years back when we did the Eazydiner Foodie Awards. We were in Bangalore to a packed house like this at the Ritz-Carlton, and thank you. Thank you for coming here in full numbers. Thank you. Really, really appreciate all of you being here. And I'm seeing so many friends and everybody's here. I know it's the holy long weekend, but thank you so much. Generally, I like to always do things slightly differently. But generally, you would always, thank everybody who's involved with the awards later. But I'd like to, before I even thank my team, I'd like to say, one of the big problems that I've had, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it, is I hate bad hotels. All my life, I've just hated bad hotels. And there are so many hotels which look great, but the service doesn't work or something. So before I say anything, I'm just so happy being at this hotel. Did you see there were 20 people at the porch and the lobby just to get you in? So before we say anything, let's give a big hand to Grand Hyatt Gurugram. And they have a table here. So fantastic. Means you guys are keeping that art of hospitality alive, which is so important. So thank you so much. I'm going to talk tonight about, first of all, thank you to each and everyone in this room who's here with us on a Saturday night in a packed hall, 700 people actually, for partnering with us. We are absolutely, amazingly grateful. Thank you so much for choosing Eazydiner as your partner, for being here for the awards tonight. Over 1.5 lakh votes were polled for this award. So if you don't win tonight, blame yourself. Yeah, because you could have made sure that you voted. So blame yourself if you don't win tonight. But 1.5 lakhs votes were polled. I thought maybe the government could have taken some steps from us instead of arresting some people, and we could have announced who's winning the election this time. Yeah, no, couldn't we have? But again, so thank you for partnering with us. I thought I'll just take a couple of 60 seconds, maybe, to talk to you about what are we building at Eazydiner? How are we different? And I think that's really important. Everything that we build, and it's very personal, because life with my entire absolutely amazing team, Sachin, who's the CEO of Eazydiner, Ahana, who's the co-founder, Prakhar, who's the co-founder, with all my 3 co-founders, we kind of believe in something. And that is, in life, you can only do 2 things. Yeah? And you can be insanely great when you build something. That means it's fantastic. And the second option in life is you can be total shit. Yeah? There's no mid ground. So when we build something, we always look at, when we roll out a new feature at Eazydiner, we say, is it insanely great? Is it something that nobody else is doing? Or we look and saying, but this is total shit. What it helps us do is it keep mediocrity out of the picture. Because mediocrity is something that really, really impacts everything. So at Eazydiner, we only focus on eating out. We don't want to deliver food to your house. You know whom I'm mentioning about. We really don't want to deliver food to your home. We don't want you to be sitting at home watching Netflix. We want you to come out, go for a movie, go to a great restaurant, because a great city is characterized by great restaurants. Europe became Europe not because it had the best Netflix shows on TV. It became Europe because it had the best brasseries that you could drop in for a cup of coffee. Yeah? Remember this note? Yeah? Nice note. Mr. Katpalia, as the CEO of IndusInd Bank, you would definitely remember this note, a 1,000-rupee note. Remember? It went out of fashion. Guess what? We just brought it back. And we brought it back as restaurateurs, I want you to really think about it. Because how do we sell today? We say, we're going to discount the product, let's give a 20% discount, more people will come in. Okay, some app aggregator comes and says, okay, I'll give another 20% discount, more people will come in. No, if your food is good, people will come anyway. Does Indian accent discount, for example? No, they don't. You don't need to discount. Because one of the big things that we've done is we've gone back to 1950, and I'll come back to how we've gone back to 1950 at Eazydiner. With 20 banks, we've got these partnerships where they're ready to fund 25% of your bill. They're ready to fund. So why don't we use that? And you know, one of the big things in the Indian F&B industry is the support that it needs for restaurants to do well. Because think about a great statistic, that 9 out of 10 restaurants fail, actually. 9 out of 10 restaurants close down. We are only celebrating the ones who survived here tonight, which is absolutely great. But 9 out of 10 restaurants never make it. But with help of banks, you can actually make it. And let's look at PayEasy again. And when was it even created? Why was it even created? Your opportunity is to increase $1,000 on your table. All you need to do is put standees, 10 cards, educate customers and saying, sir, I know you're loving this beautiful chicken breast with mushroom and red wine sauce. Why don't you order one thing extra? Why don't you order a new cocktail or something? You know, your bill goes over 2,500 rupees and one of the banks can actually fund your $1,000 off. So the cocktail's on the house. Why are we not looking at increasing our APC and supporting our industry? And that's why. So why this focus on 20 banks and all these credit cards? Let me take you back to the future of credit cards. In 1950, a guy actually pulled out a brown piece of paper, and that was the first credit card transaction. And that first credit card transaction actually happened on a dining check. It was a restaurant bill. That's how credit cards started. And that is why so much focus on credit cards. What we are trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, is get the focus back on credit cards and banks coming and supporting a great industry. This is the future of a rising India, and that's why at Eazydiner we have 2 credit cards just for your dining. So what does the black card do? It gives you 1,000 rupees off multiple times a day. So breakfast 1,000 off, lunch 1,000 off, drinks 1,000 off, dinner 1,000 off, all the time. And guess what? You don't fund even 1 rupee out of it. The same we do with the orange card, which is a lifetime free card. We do 500 with that. And who are we doing this with? It's not my idea. I won't take credit. So give him a big hand. He's standing here. He's very quiet. Suman Kaptalia, the CEO of IndusInd Bank. It's actually his idea, not my idea. Okay, and we decided to launch these 2 credit cards to help you in dining so that more people can eat out. And are we the pioneers of launching these dining credit cards? No, no, no. Don't get us wrong. We're not pioneers here. The United States, actually, from American Express to Chase Manhattan to JP Morgan, to every single important bank in the US, actually has 32 dining cards. India has 0. We've just launched 2 of them. But the US has 32, and all of us know that US is not even close to being a great economy like we are today, yeah? So ladies and gentlemen, have a great party. I'm not going to bore you more. CJ is more entertaining than me. Have a great time, and thank you once again. On behalf of my entire team at Eazydiner, we are overwhelmed. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Kapil. Can we have a quick video on that, on the IndusInd card, please?
The ace above all the aces. Presenting the new Eazydiner IndusInd credit card. The next revolution in dining. Save extra up to rupees 1,000 every time you eat out. Get guaranteed 25% off at premium restaurants with Eazydiner Prime membership worth rupees 2,495. A premium alcoholic beverage at select restaurants and bars. A rupees 5,000 gift voucher from the Postcard Hotel. Become a part of the revolution. Download the Eazydiner app now.
Okay, by the way, I think it's damn good that the customers get a discount and the restaurants don't have to pay for it. So I think that deserves a round of applause, yeah? Okay, I've got another special announcement to make. Tonight, there's going to be an award for audience members as well. You have the opportunity to win 2 nights stay at a fabulous hotel. And just to tempt you and lure you into it, I want to show you a video of that hotel property right now.
ख्वाहिश और जस्तजू मन्नत पाछो कैसे बयां करूं तेरे आने से हाँ तेरे आने से भूल जाता हूँ मैं सब वगैरह वगैरह
Now, in order to stay at the Postcard Arabian Sea, you have to post your best moment from tonight on Instagram using the hashtag Eazydiner Foodie Awards. The best Insta post will get complimentary 2-night stay at the Postcard Hotel. You can also scan the QR code. We have a QR code and tweet about your favorite moment using hashtag Eazydiner Foodie Awards. You get to go there with your own sensitive lover. You don't have to go there with the founder of Postcard Hotels. Now you've got the hashtags. Remember, you need to be in the room at the end of the show when the winner is announced in order to be eligible to win the award. I'd like to once again say a quick thank you to our sponsors. Bank sponsor, IndusInd Bank. Hospitality partner, Grand Hyatt. Beverage partner, Pernod Ricard and Bira. And media partner, News 9. Let's have a round of applause for them, guys. Now, let me quickly run you through how the awards are going to run today. As you know, it's a People's Choice Awards, which are stringently governed by diners and their votes. Now, I'm going to announce 3 or 4 awards together. And when I announce them, a graphic like the one of this ridiculously modest person is going to come up on stage. Now, I'd like the winners to come up on stage and stand in front of their names and their restaurant names. The presenters, when you come up, I'm going to trouble you to come on that side of the stage. So the presenters are going to come, present the award, the first set of people. Nice, beautiful photograph in front of your name. Your teams can come here, take the photos, social media, pimp it out like you do in your industry. Don't forget to use the hashtag Eazydiner Foodie Awards. And after that, the winners are going to be escorted outside for an interview. There's a backdrop. Where's the team that's going to take them there? There are 3 people who are going to take them there. 2 of them are very nice looking and 1 of them is not. If you can just raise your hands, I'm sure you'll be able to tell which one is the not nice looking person. They will take you out for an interview just outside where you can say all the wonderful things about your restaurant and of course about the host who's doing such a great job. Now, after every few sets of awards, a nice photograph will come on stage. And when that photograph comes on stage like this, I will come in front and tell you a story or a joke. For example, this one. It's a wonderful story of a teacher in school who is asking the class a question. And the question she asks is, there are 10 birds on a tree. I shoot 1. How many left? One little boy, Billy, says, ma'am, none, because the others fly away. And the teacher says, no, Billy, the correct answer is 9. But I like the way you're thinking. So Billy says, miss, I have a question for you as well. She said, sure. He says, there are 3 women sitting on a park bench having ice cream. One of them is biting the cone. One of them is licking the cone. And one of them is sucking the cone. Which one of them is married? So the teacher looks at Billy and she says, well, I think it's the one who's sucking the cone. He says, no, miss, it's the one with the wedding ring, but I like the way you're thinking. All right, it's almost time for the show to begin, but before we do, we need to take a photograph of all you wonderful people here. Photographer, can you please come up on stage? Photographer, Prakhar, where are you? Prakhar, come on stage quickly. Prakhar, jaldi karo. Here. Okay, guys, I'm going to come down here. House lights up. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and everyone make some noise. Put your hands up, okay? Ready? Video wala. Jaldi karo. Okay, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, make some noise. Yeah! Superb. Excellent. Go. Run away. Sorry? Arey, no, Sachin, no more show. Arey, Sachin, tu side mein aa gaya. CEO Eazydiner. Don't worry, wide angle lens hai. All right, now here's the thing. I'm going to respect your time by trying to get through the show as quickly as I can. I want you to respect your colleagues by staying right until the end of the show. Is that cool? Are you guys up for that? Come on, guys. Are you up for that? Award winners don't take award, go out, give your interview, and then don't do that. Okay? Come back inside. All right. Let's get on with the show. To present the first sets of awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Hardeep Singh, investor Eazydiner, and Manoj Mahajan from Orange Tours. Hardeep was the chairman of Cargill in India and is also a part of the investment consortium at Eazydiner. Play some music, yaar, when they're getting on stage. All right. The first awards are for Best Cafe in a Hotel and Best Indian Restaurant in a Hotel. There are 2 winners in both categories. The winners for Best Cafe in a Hotel are Seasonal Taste, the Westin Gurgaon, and Bloom's Eros Hotel, Nehru Place. And the winners of Best Indian Restaurant in a Hotel are Kheer at Rosette House, New Delhi, and Baluchi, the Lalit, New Delhi. By the way, the winners are being presented for the quality of their food, not for their speed of getting up onto stage. All right, do we have Baluchi? Let's have the award presented to Baluchi first. Presenters, please do. Manan, you're also allowed to smile and pose, huh? Come on, guys, make some noise for Baluchi. Your next winner is Kheer. So, oh, is there somebody here from Kheer? Do we have a winner from Kheer? Ah, of course, here you go. There we go. Next up, we have Bloom's. And finally, our fourth winner, we have Best Cafe in a Hotel, Seasonal Taste, the Westin Gurgaon. Thank you so much. Arey, one presenter is up. Presenters, don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. You have to give one more set of awards. Okay, the next sets of awards are for Best Sunday Brunch and Best European Cuisine in a Hotel. The Best Sunday Brunch winners are K3 JW Marriott Aerocity and Spectra Dalila Ambience Gurgaon. And Best European Cuisine in a Hotel is Elan the Lodi, New Delhi. Congratulations, Ilan. Next up, we have Spectra for Best Sunday Brunch. Come, sir. And finally, we have K3 at JW Marriott Aero City. Congratulations and thank you so much, presenters, as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, presenters. Thank you, Ardeep. All right, to present the next two sets of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Jaydeep Dang, Managing Director of JLL's Hotels and Hospitality Group in India, and Ms. Akanksha Lamba, co-founder and Senior Vice President Operations at the Postcard Hotel. The next three awards are for Best Cocktail Bar in a Hotel, Best Asian Cuisine in a Hotel, and Best Buffet in a Hotel. And the winners are Longitude Bar, Le Méridien, Gurugram, Honk at Pullman, New Delhi, Aerocity, Tamra at Shangri-La, Eros, and 360 at the Oberoi, New Delhi. First up, we have 360 the Oberoi. Presenters, remember to face the audience when you're giving them the awards, otherwise they're going to see other parts of you. Congratulations, 360. Next up, we have Tamra, Shangri-La, Eros. Logistics. All right, next up we have Honk from Pullman, New Delhi. Acha, presenters, both of you stand together, all four of you pose, otherwise we will be here forever. And finally we have the Longitude Bar. Thank you. Make some noise for your winners, guys. No, you have to give one more set of awards. But since you can go back to that side. In the middle, I'll tell them a quick story. It's like the typewriter. You go there. I'm going to tell you one more story. After every 3 sets of awards, I'll tell you a story. This is a story about many, many years ago when Microsoft was looking for a head of Europe. So they put up an advertisement all over the world. There was some glitch in their HR system. One young boy, Bipin Bhai Patel, all of 22 years old from Gujarat, applied for this job. Somehow there was a glitch in their system. All the wrong guys got shortlisted. So they all get 5,000 people get called to this massive town hall in Europe. Bill Gates is standing in front. He says, listen, there's been a problem, there's been a glitch in the system. This is a very senior position. So if you don't have 20 years experience, kindly leave the room. 2,500 people start walking out. Bipin Bhai Patel says, yaar, main itna dur Gujarat se aaya hu, kya hoga? Dekh lenge. Then Bill Gates says, it's a senior management position. If you don't have 10 years management experience, kindly leave the room. Another 2,000 people start walking out. Again, Bipin Bhai says, yaar, main Gujarat se aaya hu, kya hoga? 500 people left. Now Bill Gates says, we do a lot of programming in C++. So if you don't know the programming language C++, kindly leave the room. Another 450 people leave. Again, Bipin Bhai says, yaar, main itna dur Gujarat se aaya hu. Only 50 people left. Now Bill Gates says, we do a lot of work in Serbia and Croatia. So if you don't speak Serbo-Croat, kindly leave the room. Again, Bipin Bhai says, yaar, itna der wait kar liya hai, Gujarat se hu, kya hoga? Everybody leaves. Only 2 people left. Bipin Bhai Patel and one other fellow. So Bill Gates looks at them, he says, you two seem to be the only 2 qualified candidates. I would like you to have a conversation in Serbo-Croat. So Bipin Bhai looks at this chap. He says, Kem cho? That guy says, Majja mache. Again, this weak clapping. Clap properly. All right. The next 3 sets of awards are for Best All-Day Dining in a Hotel and Best Chinese Restaurant in a Hotel. And the winners are Cilantro, Trident Gurgaon, SXV Triple I at Radisson Blu, Le Belvedere at Le Méridien, and Shang Palace at Shangri-La Eros. Your first winners are Shang Palace. Your second winners are Le Belvedere. Your third winners are SXVIII. I don't know what that number is. And your fourth winners are Cilantro from the Trident Gurgaon. Thank you so much. Make some noise for the winners. Thank you so much, presenters. To present the next 2 sets of awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Rana Vikramanand, Head PBLG and Synergy IndusInd Bank, and a man who has no job title because he does not need one, Priyank Sukheja. The next awards are for Best Prime Restaurant in a Hotel, Alfresco Dining Under the Stars in a Hotel, Best Japanese Restaurant in a Hotel, and Best Italian Restaurant in a Hotel. And the winners are Rosette House, New Delhi, the Imperial New Delhi, Hyatt Regency New Delhi, and the Leela Palace, New Delhi. So we've got DEL, 1911, TK's Oriental Grill, and Le Cirque. Best prime restaurant in a hotel, DEL at Rosette House. Al fresco dining under the stars in a hotel, 1911 at the Imperial. Best Japanese restaurant in a hotel, TK's Oriental Grill at the Hyatt Regency, New Delhi. And finally, best Italian restaurant in a hotel, Le Cirque at the Leela Palace, New Delhi. Thank you so much. Make some noise for your winners, please. Yeah. Okay. The next two awards are for... The next two awards are for Best New Opening in a Hotel and Best Bar in a Hotel. And the winners for Best New Opening in a Hotel are Erawan at the Claridge's, New Delhi, and Sina Pranzo at the Grand Hyatt, Gurugram. And the winner for Best Bar in a Hotel is the Savannah Bar at Radisson Blu Plaza, Delhi Airport. Best Bar in a Hotel, the Savannah Bar, Radisson Blu Plaza. Best New Opening in a Hotel, Sina Pranzo at the Grand Hyatt, Gurugram. And also Best New Opening in a Hotel, Erawan, the Claridge's, New Delhi. Make some noise for your winners. Thank you so much, presenters. I need to get one gentleman quickly back on stage. So, what is your name, sir?
Mario.
Mario, can I get you back on stage, please? Just for a quick second. Because I don't know if you'll notice, but when Mario got on stage and the awards were being given, right, I could see Mario going like this. He's absolutely right. I think the winners need a lot more love and energy. So can we make some noise for Mario and all the winners? That is the kind of applause your winners need, because you're going to be up here soon and you want them clapping for you. Mario, thank you for that.
You're a great presenter.
Thank you so much.
Best presenter I have seen here in 4 months that I'm here. We do a lot of these events. You are amazing.
Thank you. That's very kind, Mario. Cheers. I did not pay him to say that. All right. Oh. Are you going to put up a photograph for me to tell them another story? This is a story. This is a wonderful story. There's an old man sitting on a park bench. And this young fellow, about 35 years old, sees this old man and he goes running to him. He says, Mr. John, I'm Peter. Do you remember me? You changed my life. So the old man says, sorry, son, I don't remember you. But how can you not remember me? I was a student in your class. You changed my life. So he says, I'm an old man. Maybe you can remind me. He says, when I was 7 years old, I stole somebody's watch in class. Before the break, you announced, whoever has stolen that watch, please put it back on my desk during the break. There will be no consequences. I did not return the watch. So after the break, you made us all stand in a line with our eyes closed. You checked each of our pockets. You found the watch in my pocket, but you still kept checking each of the others. You returned the watch to the rightful owner. You never told a single person who stole that watch, and you never said anything to me either. You allowed me to keep my self-respect, my dignity. You saved me from being branded a thief forever. That day, I decided I would never do anything wrong again in my life, and I too became a teacher like you. Don't you remember me, Mr. John? You changed my life. The old man looks at him. He says, son, I remember the incident about the watch. But the reason I don't remember you is because when I was checking each of your pockets, even my eyes were closed. That, ladies and gentlemen, is character, and that is what we're going to see from some of the winners up on stage today. To present the next two sets of awards, may I please invite onto stage Vikas Mangla, Head Business Owner, NR, IndusInd Bank, and Vishal Jha, Head Credit Cards, Unsecured Assets, IndusInd Bank. The next awards, play the music louder, yeah? Kuch feel aani chahiye, yaar. The next awards are for Best Mid-Scale Dining Buffet and Best Cocktail Bar Standalone. The winners for Best Mid-Scale Dining are Viva from the Holiday Inn, New Delhi International Airport, and Mist the Park, New Delhi. Best Cocktail Bar Standalone are Cozy Box, Netaji Nagar, South Delhi. Presenters, why don't you come this side, since they're already here. Best Mid-Scale Dining Buffet, Viva Holiday Inn, New Delhi International Airport. Best Mid-Scale Dining Buffet, Mist the Park, New Delhi. And Best Cocktail Bar Standalone, Cozy Box, Netaji Nagar. Make some noise for all three winners, Viva, Mist, and Cozy Box. All right, your next awards are for Super Hangout Spots, Best in Nightlife Standalone, and Best Microbrewery. The winner of Super Hangout Spots is 18 Commune World Mark II. Best Nightlife Standalone is Miso Sexy. And Best Microbrewery, we have two winners, Manhattan Bar and Brewery and Connaught Clubhouse. Best Microbrewery, Connaught Clubhouse, Janpath in CP. Microbrewery, Manhattan Bar and Brewery. Best nightlife standalone, Me So Sexy. Priyank clearly named the place after himself. And super hangout spots, 1-8 community. Don't go down yet, don't go down yet. Stay on top. We will get everybody a round of applause first. All right, can you make some noise for all your winners on stage? Thank you so much, winners, and thank you so much, presenters. All right, to give away the next two sets of awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Rohit Kumar, Zonal Sales Head North for Pernod Ricard India, and Mr. Ramesh Pujari, Head Products Consumer Cards, IndusInd Bank. The next awards are for Best Rooftop Restaurant and Best Lounge Bars. There are two winners for Best Rooftop Restaurant, Romeo Lane at Sector 58, Gurugram, and Ryu Rooftop Bar at 32nd Milestone. Best Lounge Bar is Ophelia at the Ashok, New Delhi. Best Rooftop Restaurant, Romeo Lane. Next up, we have Ryu Rooftop Bar at 32nd Milestone. And we have Best Lounge Bars, Ophelia at the Ashok, New Delhi. All right, can we make some noise for all our winners, please? Thank you so much, winners. Ooh, time for one more story before the next set of awards. Albert Einstein used to go to all these colleges and give lectures. Mario, you're going to like this story. He used to go to all these colleges and give lectures. One day, his driver looks at him and says, Einstein, you go to all these colleges, you give the same speech. Even I can give this. What's so great? So Einstein says, fine, next college, you give the speech. So Einstein sits in front, he puts on the driver's uniform. This guy sits at the back. Those days, no internet, you didn't know what the guy looked like. So this driver gets to this college, gets on stage, gives this speech, standing ovation. He's about to leave when one guy sitting where Mario is puts his hand up and said, sir, I have a question. And he asked this really complicated question about astrophysics. The second he finishes asking the question, this guy looks at him straight in the eye. He says, that question, it's so easy, even my driver can answer it. Again, clap louder, yeah, I'm working hard. All right. The next three awards are for Best Beer Under the Stars, Best Casual Drink and Dine, and Best Debutant Bar. And the winners are Kakapo at Mehrauli, South Delhi, Chica at Netaji Nagar, South Delhi, and Best Debutant Bars are Avatar at Sector 58, Gurgaon, and Seoul, Barcelona at Sector 66, Gurgaon. Beer Under the Stars, Kakapo Mehroli, South Delhi. Best Casual Drink and Dine, Chica at Netaji Nagar. Best Debutant Bar, Avatar, Sector 58, Gurgaon. And Best Debutant Bar, Seoul, Barcelona, Sector 66, Gurgaon. Guys, make some noise for your winners, please. And thank you so much, presenters. Thank you so much. By the way, I just want to point one thing out. When the winners are coming up, I'm not seeing enough women coming up and receiving awards. So if you're in a winner's restaurant or a bar, we would love to see some women coming up and receiving awards, and we want some women giving awards as well. One quick announcement before we move further ahead. I have got a, well, because I host these awards, I have got a lifetime free Eazydiner Indocin Platinum credit card. Yeah, but just tonight, if you want a free Platinum credit card, you can get one at the kiosk outside. You don't have to work as hard as I do. Can we quickly take a look at a video for this credit card? All right, to present the next set of awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Siddharth Agarwal, Principal Matrix Partners India. They were one of the first investors in Ola, and Mr. Tej Kapoor, Managing Partner, Ivy Cap Ventures. So if you're a startup and you're looking for money, these are the guys you want to get to. Music. The next awards are for Best Live Screening Bars and Best Bar Standalone. The winners of the Best Live Screening Bars are Local and Underdogs, and Best Bar Standalone is Whiskey Samba. Best Bar Standalone Whiskey Samba. Acha, quick one. For the presenters, your backside does not look so good. So when you're presenting the award, no, if you're doing this, nobody is going to come to you to ask for any funding whatsoever. Please. Best Live Screening Bar, Underdogs. And Best Live Screening Bar, Local Cannot Place.
Come catch me, babe.
right, make some noise for all your winners. And thank you so much, presenters. Thank you, Tej. Thank you, sir. Thanks, man. All right, to present the next set of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Rakesh Kaul from Clicks Capital and Anant Verma from Imoi Ice Cream. The next three awards are awards for Worth the Travel, Emerging Brewery in Town, and Best Themed Bar. The Worth the Travel Award goes to Saga, Emerging Brewery in Town goes to Downtown, and Best Themed Bar, The Drunken Botanist. Best Themed Bar, The Drunken Botanist. Emerging Brewery in Town, Downtown. The Travel Saga. By the way, whenever there is a woman up on stage receiving an award, I want you guys to make some noise because we don't have enough women on stage. All right, make some noise for all your winners and thank you so much, presenters. Give me some volume on the monitors, yeah? Ooh, let me tell you one more story. This always ends up with an old man on a park bench. But there is an old man sitting on a park bench and he sees a punk. We used to call them punks at least when we were growing up. I don't know what the politically correct word for it is. So he's staring at this guy and he's staring at this guy. And eventually this guy gets irritated, this punk, and he looks at this guy. He says, "Old man, what are you staring at? Have you never done anything crazy in your life?" So the old guy looks at him and says, "Actually, I fucked a parrot once. I'm just wondering whether you're my son." I don't think that is going to be broadcast on TV9. All right. To present the next two sets of awards, may I please invite onto stage Vishwapreet Chima, Director Operations Southwest Asia at Intercontinental Hotels, and Ms. Shweta Jain, Chief Business Development Officer, Diageo. Incidentally, Diageo makes, have you tried Godawan? It's one of the finest Indian single malts. So make some noise for them. I had the privilege, can we have both of you on stage? I had the privilege of trying Godawan at one of these home events, Shweta, that was organized, Rini Chatterjee had organized it. It is an outstanding single malt. By the way, I should mention this, if you're in the F&B business and you want PR and events and pop-ups, Rini Chatterjee is damn good, because I've seen a few of your events, they were outstanding. All right, the next two awards are for Best Gigs and Events and Best Beer on Tap. The winner for Best Gigs and Events, we have two winners, Piano Man Jazz Club and Studio XO Bar. And Best Beer on Tap is Bira 91 Tap Room and Brewdog.
Can't you stop talking about money? It's boring, Tony.
Boring? What's boring?
You're boring.
Best Gigs and Events, the Piano Man Jazz Club. I have been there multiple times in Delhi and Safdarjung and Gurugram. They're just fantastic. Next up, why don't we take you to the end for best beer on tap? Stay on stage. Shweta has been having too much of her own single malt. Best beer on tap, Bira 91 tap room. We've also got best beer on tap, Brewdog at One Horizon. And finally, best gigs and events, Studio XO Bar. I know they do a lot of stand-up comedy at Studio XO, so I'm happy to see them win. Guys, make some noise for all your winners. All right, then thank you winners, thank you so much. The next two awards are for Best Regional Cuisine and Best Asian Restaurant Standalone. The winners for Best Regional Cuisine are O Calcutta and Yeti, and Best Asian Restaurant Standalone is Vietnam. Best Regional Cuisine, O Calcutta, GK2. Best Regional Cuisine, also Yeti. Best Asian Restaurant Standalone, Vietnam, Cyber Hub, Gurugram. And we finally have another woman on stage. Another woman on stage to collect an award. Come on, guys. Make some noise for your winners, and thank you so much, presenters. Come on, guys, make some noise. To present the next set of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Zubin Saxena, Country Head, Hilton, and also responsible for the fantastic Conrad Hotels in Bangalore and Pune, and another gentleman who needs no introduction, Manish Mehrotra from Indian Accent. By the way, I just want to jump in and say one thing, and I'm going to mention it about Manish and another chef as well, who I recently met and had lunch with in Chennai, Chef Reggie Matthews. I think the reason the two of you are so successful outside of the food is you are the kindest, most wonderful chefs I have met in my life. So thank you so much for being just so wonderful. The next awards are for Best Italian Restaurant and Best Themed Restaurant. The winners of Best Italian Restaurant, there are two winners, the Pasta Bowl Company and Fat Lulu's, and Best Themed Restaurant is Dhaba, established in 1986 in Delhi. By the way, I'm so tempted to ask one of the winners how they thought of their name. I'm not going to tell you which that winner is. All right, the winner for best themed restaurant is Dhaba in CP. Let's have the rest of the Dhaba team. Come on guys, make some noise for Dhaba. Next up, we have Best Italian Restaurant, Fat Lulu's. And finally, we have Best Italian Restaurant, the Pasta Bowl Company. पहले तालियां बजाएंगे आपके लिए, उसके बाद आप नीचे जाओगे. आइए वापस. Make some noise for your winners, please. Thank you so much, Zubin. Thank you, Manish. Zubin, this is for you. That's for you. That's for you. All right. Manish, thanks. To present the next set of awards, can I please invite onto stage Anirudh Kanpal, co-founder and senior vice president, sales and strategic development at the Postcard Hotels, and Sachin Pabreja, CEO, Eazydiner. I have to say, I've been doing these awards for I don't know how many years, ever since their inception, and I haven't seen a man with more energy and enthusiasm than Sachin Pabreja. Make some noise for him. The next two awards are for Most Celebrated Culinary Restaurant and Best Biryani. Most Celebrated Culinary Restaurant is MKT, and Best Biryani, we have two winners, Biryani by Kilo and Anardana. Best Biryani, Anardana, Sachin Award लेके दे. One of the founders of Anardana is Ritesh Malik, who is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Best Biryani, Biryani by Kilo. Presenters, come on! कि बिरयानी खा के आए हो. And most celebrated culinary restaurant, MKT, Chanakya, New Delhi. We finally have another woman on stage. Come on, guys. All right, make some noise for your winners, and thank you, presenters. Thank you so much. Ooh, time for one more story. I'm gonna do this in Hindi and in English because I know Mario is here. I don't want you to miss out on this story. Punjab में मेले होते थे. So there used to be fairs, Mario, in Punjab. One fellow goes to buy a cow. He goes to the first fellow and he says, तुम्हारी गाय कितने की है? How much for your cow? He says, मेरी गाय रोज 5 लीटर दूध देती है, हल भी चलाती है, इसके 5,000 रुपए. My cow gives 5 liters of milk every day, pulls the plow, it is 5,000 rupees. Goes to the next fellow, he says, तुम्हारी गाय He says, मेरी गाय 10 लीटर दूध देती, हल भी चलाती है, उसने 2 बछड़े दिए, उसके 10,000. My cow gives 10 liters of milk every day. It pulls the plow. It has given 2 children, 10,000 rupees. Goes to the next fellow. He says, तुम्हारी गाय? बोलता है, मेरी गाय दूध नहीं देती, हल नहीं चलाती, और बैल को तो पास आने नहीं देती. My cow gives no milk, doesn't pull the cow, and doesn't let the bull come anywhere close. He says, ठीक है भाई, कितना? बोलता है, how much? बोलता है, 5 लाख. He says, 5 lakhs. He says, this guy says that इनकी गाय 5,000, 10,000 दूध देती, हल चलाती है. Their cows 5,000, 10,000 giving milk. तेरी गाय 5 लाख कैसे? Why is your cow 5 lakh rupees? He looks at him, he says, भाई साहब, character भी कोई चीज होती है. He says, my friend, character has to count for something. Now, the reason I've told you the story before these awards is because these awards that are coming up are individual awards. And these awards are presented to people with incredible, incredible character. To present these awards, may I please invite onto stage Kapil Chopra and Sumant Katpalia, CEO, IndusInd Bank. The first award is for Trailblazer of the Year. By the way, when these people come up, not this garibi that was happening with the other restaurants. You need to clap for them until they get up to the stage and receive their award. All right? The first award is for Trailblazer of the Year, and the winner is Miss Pushpa Bector from DLF. For. Kapil, you wanted to say something?
So, the most amazing thing is Pushpa and I share the same pedigree. We both went to Oberoi School many, many years back. I think one of the great things about Pushpa is, and every single restaurateur in this room will actually commend her for it, she's revolutionized DLF retail and malls. Means who could open up DLF Avenue actually with only restaurants and F&B? So I think the contribution to growing food and beverage, and all of us need help from people like Pushpa who dream big, who can actually work with big real estate giants like DLF and kind of make sure that our industry gets a leg up. So Pushpa, trailblazer, honestly, completely, and thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pushpa Bector.
Thank you, Kapil. Thank you so very much for this honor. You know, it's really nice that, yes, we both originated our career with the Oberois, but it's lovely to see how we have, in our own ways, left that impact across. You know, today, DLF, we have over 200 restaurants, unique restaurants. We are more than that, and many of them are sitting here today. I guess, you know, for me, when I first came to Delhi, very many years back, I saw that there was no culture and there wasn't a sense of cosmopolitan culture at all in Delhi. And I always thought when I got the opportunity, I'm going to change that. Bombay was known for the two, and today I dare say it's Delhi, and some way I have contributed to the same. So thank you. Thank you for recognizing.
Pushpa, did you come from Bombay to Delhi? From Bangalore? Oh, that's very good. Because people who come from Bombay to Delhi are sometimes quite confused. The language is very different. You know, in Bombay, they call it bread. Like in Delhi, we call it bread, they call it pav. We call it pyaz, they call it kanda. We call it a servant quarter, they call it a 2 BHK. Again, 4 people clapping, yaar. Theek se tali bajao. All right. The next award is for Innovator of the Year. And the winner is Mr. Aman Kapoor from the GMR Group.
Navigation assistant nullified.
a few words about Aman.
So I think, in a way, India is fortunate. I met Aman for the first time 15 years back, and he was with MRMGF. And I thought, and he came back from Canada because he really wanted to be here in India. And I think India gained because of that. For all the development that you see at GMR Aero City, for all the cultural events that you see across Delhi, Goa, Hyderabad, all the focus on F&B, restaurants, making it a thriving hub, I think the singular force behind that is Aman. The way he's changing the face of hospitality, restaurants, everything. So thank you, Aman, for all the 700, on behalf of all the 700 people in the room. Thank you so much for making such a great contribution. Canada's loss, India's gain.
Innovator of the Year, Mr. Aman Kapoor.
Yeah, Canada has a lot of Punjabis. So can I just see raised hands of all the Punjabis in the room here?
Sir,
There you go.
Punjabis
See?
don't raise hands, they only make some noise.
Yeah, the Punjabis make lots of noise. So I'll tell you, when I started on this journey, I had two thoughts in my mind. Khulla khao or tub mein nahao. So, very simple words, but, in my career, I have had an awesome opportunity to build destinations for food and beverage restaurants, so Khulla Khao, and 14 hotels in Aero City, Delhi, and many hotels in Hyderabad and Goa coming up. So, tub mein nahao. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Aman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next award is for Restaurateur of the Year. And the winner is Priyank Sukhija.
Well, wow.
I'll never forget.
So, I think nobody's made a bigger difference to making F&B happen than Priyank Sukhija. And don't believe me, because I may be totally biased because we're on this stage. So, once he called me and said, you need to come to the opening of this absolutely crazy place called Dragonfly in Aero City. I'd never seen a restaurant like that rock. Okay, and you go from a great bar, and then we had lunch together. I don't know, Priyank, if you remember, at Laziz Affair with Veer Sangvi, you, me, Sachin together. And the food was great again. Everything that he does, I think he's got a Midas touch. And again, I think that's what we need. People like Priyank, people like Vikrant, people like this to actually build F&B in this country and actually make it happening. I just think we are just starting. And absolutely, your role is absolutely amazing because he's kind of opening a restaurant every 2 months somewhere in India, which is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this honor. And this is what probably, things like this drive us to do better. And I think we all should put the country on the restaurant map, which we are already doing. Today, I feel, although we don't have Michelin here and we don't have the few things here, but I do feel we have the finest restaurants as a country in the world, and we'll only do better from here.
Priyank, you don't need Michelin when you can get recognition from your own country and your own people and the diners who eat at your restaurants. You don't have Michelin, but you have the Eazydiner Foodie Awards.
So that's what I was saying. We don't have Michelin, and Eazydiner, and all these are like kind of doing the job for us.
So Michelin to tire ki company
Yes,
hai.
this is a recognition.
We are giving you round of applause. Restaurant of the Year, Priyank Sukhija. Your next award is for Global Hotel Leader of the Year, and the winner is Mr. Sanjay Sharma. Sanjay is not here, but can we have all the GMs from his group
Hyatt.
of hotels?
All the GMs from Hyatt, Sanjay.
All the
could
Hyatt
not be
GMs,
here.
if we can have you up on stage to
You
receive
do
it
a
on Sanjay's
personal
behalf.
emergency, but
say a few words, Kapil?
I think I know Sanjay for many, many years. He could not be here, unfortunately, due to a medical emergency back in Calcutta. But absolutely amazing hotelier, humility personified. And when I spoke to him today, he says, you know, come to our new office. It's next to the Grand Hyatt, and I'll cook for you. I said, but why would I come if you have to cook for me? He says, because you're the only guy who's not going to complain, even if I cook badly. And this is the first time I'm cooking. So that's Sanjay for you, in spite of a personal thing. But I think three very solid leaders here from Hyatt. And it's absolutely amazing to see the growth of Hyatt. Many years back, on a personal story, I quit Oberoi to join the Grand Hyatt. So the Grand Hyatt will always be very, very dear to me as a hotel brand. And I'm so glad that it's in the right hands. And if you haven't eaten, go to Shrikant's hotel. They're crazy. The food 25 years later at the Hyatt Regency is absolutely crazy. So thank you on behalf of Sanjay, because you make Sanjay great too. Thank you so much.
Round of applause. Global Hotel Leader of the Year, Mr. Sanjay Sharma. Before the two of you presenters get off stage, Sumant, I want to ask you, what's your favorite restaurant? I know it's a little biased to be asking this on stage. What kind of food do you like?
So I don't want to be, selecting a particular restaurant. In fact, if you ask me from a pure, where a family likes to go, it's TK's in Hyatt in Delhi. I love that restaurant, and I think the food is fantastic. So, but I must say that, it's such a pleasure to be here. And the way Kapil has actually created a brand. When he was starting off, I said, it's very difficult to create a brand. You're coming from a brand established, and you will see people who are with you will desert you. You remember that statement? I think he's proven me wrong. And I think the way he's turned around and the way he's created the vibration, and I can see the vibration in the hotel industry. We are so proud to be associated with Eazydiner. And we may not be investors, but we were supporters for Eazydiners all throughout. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sumant. Kapil, thank you so much.
CJ's rocking. Book.
All right. Ooh, time for one more little story. Can we do one more quick story? Guys, up for a story? Up for a story or not? Beautiful car. This guy takes this girl out on a date. They go whining, dining to one of these sexy romantic restaurants. Mario has cooked for them. I know you're not probably cooking for him, but still, for the purpose of the story. And then they go out for a drive in this convertible. They're overlooking the Hollywood Hills. It's a romantic moment. They're sitting together. This girl is wearing a skirt. And this young boy puts his hand on her thigh. And he says, I love you. And she lets out a little sigh. And she says, a little higher. And he says, I love you. It's a pathetic joke. It's a pathetic joke. I know this one. All right. To present the next two sets of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Adhar Seth, Portfolio Manager, DMI AIF Sparkle. This is the man who's going to fund you if you have a brilliant idea. And also, Mr. K.S. Bakshi, Group Head, Human Resources, Interglobe Enterprises. We know you love your flights, and you used to love your stay as well. K.S. Bakshi has done both. He has been the head of HR for the Oberoi Group, and now heads up Human Resources for Interglobe. All right, the next two awards are for Best Indian Restaurant Standalone and Best Romantic Restaurant. Best Indian Restaurant Standalone, we have two winners, Punjab Grill and Daryaganj. And Best Romantic Restaurant, no surprise there, Olive Bar and Kitchen. Best Indian Standalone, Daryaganj, Aerocity, Delhi. Best Romantic Restaurant, Olive Bar and Kitchen. And Best Indian Restaurant Standalone Punjab Grill. All right, make some noise for your winners, please. Olive Bar and Kitchen, Daryaganj and Punjab Grill. Thank you so much. The next two awards are for Best QSR and Best Vegetarian Restaurant. We have two winners for Best QSR, Taco Bell and Barista Coffee, and Best Vegetarian Restaurant is 64 by 6. Best Vegetarian Restaurant, 64 by 6, Country Inn and Suites by Radisson, Ghaziabad. By the way, I believe this is the first restaurant from Ghaziabad to win an award. So let's make some noise for them. First restaurant today from Ghaziabad. Best QSR, Barista Coffee at Ambience Mall, Gurugram. And Best QSR, Taco Bell, DLF, Cyber City. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for all your winners. And thank you so much, presenters. All right. Ooh, time for one more quick story. This is a wonderful story. There is a lawyer who is defending a client who has been charged with murder. Now he knows his client is guilty. The judge is about to pronounce his sentence as a last-ditch effort. He says, "My lord, the man whom my client is accused of killing, in the next 2 minutes, he is going to walk in through that courtroom door." So they wait for 2 minutes. Of course, nobody comes. The man is dead. So the judge looks at the lawyer. He says, "My friend, nobody came." He said, "Yes, my lord. But for those 2 minutes, you looked at the door. That is reasonable doubt." The judge goes to deliberate and he comes back and he pronounces the man guilty of murder. But so the lawyer says, "But my lord, you looked at the door." He said, "Yes, I did. But your client did not." Ladies and gentlemen, that is the story about attention to detail. And to win these awards, attention to detail is one of the things you need. To present the next two awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Rajesh Khanna, Executive Director, Abercrombie and Kent. They get some of the best travelers into the country. And Mr. Deepak Deva, Managing Director, Sita India, who also gets some of the best travelers into the country. Deepak is a close personal friend and by far one of the nicest human beings I know. Make some noise for your two presenters. By the way, I'm not saying Rajesh is not nice, but I know Deepak. The next three awards are for Best Pizzeria, Best All-Day Dining Standalone, and Best Cafe Standalone. The winners are Smokehouse Pizzeria, United Coffee House Rewind, and Cafe Delhi Heights. all-day dining, United Coffee House Rewind at Cyber Hub in Gurugram. General Manager for Pizzeria, Daljit, upar aao. Where are you, Daljit? Hurry up, come on. Don't feel shy, yaar. Award mila hai. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Pizzeria, Smokehouse Pizzeria, Commons at DLF Avenue. Thank you so much, winners. Thank you so much, winners. The next awards are for Best Desserts in Town, Best Baker in Town, and Best Modern Indian Restaurant. The winners are Best Desserts in Town is Paul, Best Baker in Town, Roasted by Rosette, Best Modern Indian Restaurants, Comorin and Farzi Cafe. I think the first award you need to come and give is to the best baker in town. We finally have all women who are on stage to receive this award. Best baker in town, Roasted by Rosette. Best desserts in town, Paul at Ambius Mall, Gurgaon. Best modern Indian restaurant. Best modern Indian restaurant, Comorin. And finally, Best Modern Indian Restaurant, Farzi Cafe at CP. Guys, make some noise for all your winners, please. Thank you so much, winners. Thank you, presenters. Thank you. Thank you so much. To present the next set of awards, may I please invite onto stage Malika Rao Bedi, SVP and Head Strategic Alliances, Partnerships and Rewards, Eazydiner, and Chef Amit Wadhavan, Founder, Supernatural Society. The next awards are for Best Vegan Restaurant, Best Mediterranean Restaurant, and Best Coastal Cuisine Restaurant. And your winners are Greener Cafe, Bulach, and Sanadige at Malcha, the fine dine restaurant. Guys, don't feel shy. You can come onto stage. Best Coastal Cuisine, Sanadige at Malcha. restaurant is Bulak. I pronounced it incorrectly first. It is Bulak. And finally, best vegan restaurant, Greener Cafe, Vasant Vihar. If you haven't tried the nachos at Greener, you must. Let's have a round of applause for all your winners, please. And thank you so much, presenters. Thank you. Ooh, I need to check. Let me just quickly check. Married people, give me a cheer. Single people, give me a cheer. How much happier do they sound? Let me go and talk to some married folks. Sir, quickly, what is your name, sir?
Naveen.
Naveen, are you a married man?
Seems to be.
Seems to be. How many years have you been married?
20.
20. How many years have you been happily married?
20 again.
20. You're aware of this fact that the show is being recorded. Naveen, do you have any children?
Yeah, I have 2.
How old is your oldest child?
20.
Naveen, what do you do?
Same like others, I'm into hospitality only.
You're into hospitality. You are clearly not into mathematics. Because you said you have been married for 20 years and your oldest child is 20 years old. I think I know the reason you got married. Anybody who are married for 2 years or less? 2 years or less? Anyone? Hands up. Nobody 2 years or less. There are no young people here. 5 years or less? You're just scared to talk. How many years have you been married, ma'am? 4 years. Do you have any children?
Yes.
How old is your oldest child?
3.
3. Okay, so you waited for 1 year, unlike him. Not really. 4 years of marriage, your oldest child is 3.
Kids who are 3.
You have 3 kids who are 3. That is a miracle. Can we give her a round of applause? You know, the reason I'm asking this question is because when you get married in our country, the first 6 months are grace period. People will call you and say, so, how's married life treating you? The question they're asking is, maza aa raha hai na? You two were having maza before marriage only, Naveen, so we're not talking about you. Then after 6 months, you get the loaded question. So, any good news? Boss, 2 साल में good news नहीं दिया ना, Mario, I'll explain this story to you later. 2 साल में good news नहीं दिया ना, the rumors will start in the family. कोई problem है क्या? कोई problem है क्या? कोई problem है क्या? My closest friend had his first child after 9 years of marriage. The day he found out his wife was pregnant, he went to his mother's house, he kicked the door down, he said, Mummy, मेरे चड्डी में देर है, अंधेर नहीं. Again, 4 people clapping, yeah? Come on! All right. To present the next sets of awards, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Anurag Gupta, Vice President and Head Global Merchant and Network Services, American Express Banking, and Chef Rajiv Gulshan, Dean of Hospitality at Lake Ordan Blue School of Hospitality. Chef Rajiv has trained almost every single chef at OCLD and is now the Dean of Hospitality and training the next generation of chefs. The next awards are for Best Sushi in Town and Best Buffet Restaurant Standalone. 2 winners in both categories. The winners are Ebisu, Home, The Barbecue Company, and The Barbecue Times. Best Sushi in Town, Ebisu, and Home. Best Buffet Restaurant Standalone, The Barbecue Company, and The Barbecue Times. All right, Best Sushi in Town, Ebisu. And it's nice to see we're finally getting a lot more women on stage receiving awards. Thank you. Best sushi in town, also home. Best buffet restaurant standalone, the Barbecue Company, Sector 29, Gurgaon. And best buffet restaurant standalone, also the Barbecue Times, Sector 51, Gurgaon. Thank you so much, winners. Make some noise for your winners, guys. Come on. Winners, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The next, हाँ करो अपना pose यार, तो आपका ही award है. The next set of awards. Can I please come there? Can I announce these awards and then I'll come while they're walking up in the. No, stay. The next awards are for best debutant restaurant, best burger in town, and best Chinese restaurant standalone. The winners are Kawali, Chili's, China Club, and Nanking. Best debutant restaurant, Kawali at World Mark 1. Best burger in town, Chili's at Ambience Mall, Gurgaon. They have amazing margaritas as well. Best Chinese restaurant standalone, China Club, MG Road, Gurgaon. And best Chinese restaurant standalone, Nanking in Basant Kunj. Best debutant restaurant, Kawali. Best burger in town, Chili's at the Ambience Mall in Gurgaon. They also do outstanding margaritas. Best Chinese restaurant standalone, China Club at MG Road, Gurgaon. And finally, best Chinese restaurant standalone, Nanking in Vasant Kunj. Thank you, winners. Thank you, winners. Make some noise for your winners, guys. Come on. And thank you, presenters. Thank you so much. Okay, we will fast forward the next story. We will go on to the next set of awards because I know it's running late. I want people in the room while everyone is receiving awards. To present the next two sets of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Akash Kaldra and Sanjeev Sethi from Bloom Hotels. The next three awards are for Best Japanese Restaurant Standalone, Best Ramen, and Best Sizzler in Town. And the winners are Kofuku, Kampai, the Kylin Experience, and Gola Sizzlers. Best Japanese Restaurant, Kofuku and Kampai. Best Ramen, the Kylin Experience, Aero City. Best Sizzler in town, Gola Sizzlers, DLF Avenue, Saket.
Party, baby, party, baby.
Best Japanese Restaurant, Standalone, Kofuku. Best Japanese Restaurant, Standalone, Kampai. We have another woman on stage. Come on, guys, make some noise. Best Ramen, the Kylin Experience, Aero City. And Best Sizzlers in town, Gola Sizzlers, DLF Avenue, Saket. Please make some noise for all your winners, Kofuku, Kampai, the Kylin Experience, and Gola Sizzlers. Thank you so much, winners. The next sets of awards, presenters, please stay back. One more set of awards, please. The next set of awards are for Limitless Heritage Restaurant, Best European Restaurant, Best Pan-Asian Restaurant, and Best Multi-Cuisine Restaurant. Limitless Heritage Restaurant, United Coffee House, European Restaurant, Fio Cookhouse and Bar, Best Pan-Asian Restaurant, Bowtie, and Best Multi-Cuisine Restaurant, Celeste. I'm so happy to see so many more women getting on stage to receive awards. Best Multi-Cuisine Restaurant, Celeste, 32nd Milestone, Gurugram. Right there. Do we have somebody from Bowtie? Best Pan-Asian Restaurant, Bowtie, Mehrali, South Delhi. Best European Restaurant, Fio Cookhouse and Bar, Nehru Place. And Limitless Heritage Restaurant, United Coffee House in CP, New Delhi. Please make some noise for all your four winners, United Coffee House, Fio Cookhouse and Bar, Bowtie and Celeste. Thank you so much, presenters. By the way, guys, we're coming down to the last sets of awards, and I just want to say I'm incredibly grateful for all the people who are in the room and are staying and clapping for the people who are on stage out of respect for your colleagues. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. To give the next set of awards, may I please invite onto stage Mr. Naveen Sachdeva. next set of awards are the Best Pay Easy Restaurant People's Choice Awards. And the winners are Burkos, Punjabi by Nature, Ziu, and Karigari. Best Pay Easy Restaurant, Karigari, Civil Lines, New Delhi. Best Pay Easy Restaurant. We also have Ziu. By the way, I need to mention, I live in Vasant Vihar and my default option to go anywhere for dinner is Ziu. You have to try their coconut ice cream. It is out of the world. Our next winner, Punjabi by Nature, Ambient Mall Vasant Kunj. And finally, Burkos Saket. Best Pay Easy Restaurant People's Choice Award. Guys, make some noise for all your winners. I love your stuff, bro. Okay. Should I tell you another quick story or should we fast forward to the awards? Fast forward? Okay, we will fast forward. Okay, I gotta share some exciting news. I will tell you that story later. Couple sexy story. Let me first introduce to you News 9 Plus. They're the world's first news OTT platform that is already taking the industry by storm. They have a dedicated section called Lounge, catering to the hospitality, food, and alcohol industry. Our event today is being aired live on News 9, and here is a little reveal. The best in dining are awarded at the Eazydiner Foodie Awards today, and what better way to announce Lounge Nights, a brand new weekend show exclusively on News 9. From sumptuous delicacies to innovative culinary techniques, Lounge Nights promises to be your ultimate guide to the exciting world of the Indian hospitality industry. So mark your calendars, it's coming soon to your screens on Newsline. You can download the app. And I would like to invite to present the next set of awards, Raktim Das, Chief Growth Officer at TV9 Network.
Let the games begin.
Do we have lifelines?
ये मैं भी कर सकती हूँ. Bring it on.
May I also have on the stage, if we have Sandeep Munithan, editor TV9. Sandeep, if you're here as well, can we have you on stage? Thanks, Sandeep. The next award is for Best Pay Easy Bar People's Choice. And we have 3 winners, Duty Free Flaunt, PCO, and Rasta.
On your luck. You talk of Indian cuisine and you think of kebabs. And you think
I've gotten
of Indian
ahead of
kebabs
myself.
and you think of gourmet ka masala.
I have a certain style that I put forth in front of people.
Content creation is not just a game.
I'm Akanksha Monga and I travel for a living.
There is art, there is culture.
Honestly, I'm in love with this place.
We believe in creating memories, and we are there to ensure that the
real memorable experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put on your aprons and grab your popcorn. I'm Chef Kunal Kapoor, और हाँ, मैं हूँ filmmaker. I'm excited to bring you the most masaledar cuisine inspired by our favorite chatpati Bollywood movie.
ये दिल्ली है मेरे यार, बस इश्क मोहब्बत और प्यार.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Lounge nights on News 9, that looks pretty cool. All right, Sachin. In partnership with Eazydiner, I have forgotten. Script में किसने नहीं लिखा? Sir, you are the CEO. The buck stops with you. Guys, Lounge nights on News 9 in partnership with Eazydiner. Make some noise! ये देखो Sachin. If we had not forgotten it, you wouldn't have got this kind of reaction. All right. You already know the next winners. Best Pay Easy Bar, People's Choice. The winners are Duty Free Flaunt, PCO, and Rasta. People's Choice Award, Rasta. Next up, we have PCO, Vasant Vihar. At Vegas Mall, Dwarka. Make some noise for your winners, please. Duty Free Flaunt, PCO, and Rasta. Thank you, winners. Thank you so much. Winners, thank you. The next award presenters, if you can stay on stage for the next two awards. The next award is for Best Prime Restaurant Standalone, and the winner is Clock Tower, Golf Course Road, Gurugram. Thank you so much, Clock Tower. Next award is for Best Beer in Town, and the winner is Ministry of Beer. Can we have Kratika Gupta on stage as well? Kratika, you can't just stand there and take photos. You have to come and receive the award as well. last award in this section is Best Food and Beverage Hotel. The winner, no surprise, is ITC Maurya, New Delhi. Best F&B Hotel, the ITC Maurya, New Delhi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, presenters. Okay, guys, we are down to our last 6 awards. No more jokes. Fast forward. Last 6 awards, after which we will announce the winner of the 2-night stay at the Arabian Sea, Postcard Arabian Sea. To present the last 6 awards, can I please invite onto stage Kapil Chopra and Sumant Karpalia once again. All right, let's do this. T-6. What are you whispering sweet nothings? Oh, this is the winner. Okay. The best iconic restaurant. Any guesses? No surprise. You're absolutely right, ma'am. The winner is Indian Accent. I took my dad there for his 75th birthday last September, and he said it was the best meal he's ever had. Our next award is the best restaurant chain, and the winner is Mama Goto. Come on, guys, make some noise. Best restaurant chain, Mama Goto. Their chicken broth for the hungry soul is absolutely fantastic. Our next award is Best Barbecue Chain, and the winner is Barbecue Nation. Barbecue Nation. Our next award is Best Family Restaurant Chain, and the winner is AB's Absolute Barbecues. Best Family Restaurant Chain, AB's Absolute Barbecues. Our second last award tonight is Best Hangout Chain of the Year. No surprise, the winner is Social. Best Hangout Chain of the Year, Social. is for Best Luxury Hotel of the Year, and the winner is Grand Hyatt, Gurugram. Can we get the entire Grand Hyatt Gurugram team up on stage? Thank you so much. Thank you, Grand Hyatt Gurugram. Thank you, Suman. Thank you, Kapil. All right, before we finish, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the winner of the Tweeting and Insta Story Award. I promise you this is not fixed. The Insta handle, if she's in the room, is Sneha Arora 197. Sneha, are you here? Right in the front. Sneha, quickly come up on stage. Can you put the volume down? Can you put the volume down? 1 second. We'll get Sneha up on stage. Kapil, will you present her the award? Just shake her hand and tell her you, because you are the boss of Postcard Hotels, and if you shake her hand, we will ensure that she receives it. Guys, finally, oh, there you've got something actually to give her. So one is for me and one is, oh, never. Guys, Sneha, you're winner of the contest. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Kapil. Okay, guys, just before we finish, we have had about 2,000 awards on stage today. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who are still in the room till the end to appreciate your colleagues. This has been the Eazydiner Foodie Awards. Can we make some noise for the Eazydiner team? And let's have the Eazydiner team on stage to take a group photograph. For the rest of you, the party is still on, the bar is open, dinner is served. God bless you. Please remember to tweet #Eazydiner Foodie Awards. My name is Papa CJ. God bless you. Have a great night. Cheers.
Papa CJ is the best, always. Hang on. Can you put the volume down? Put the volume down. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Everyone go mental, okay? And then you take the photograph. Guys, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, thank you for a great night. Eazydiner team, make some noise for Ryan and the entire stagecraft team for helping us with every single awards. Cheers, guys. God bless you. Have a lovely evening. Well done, guys.